Okay, greetings, salutations, good day and hi, yous guys and gals, and welcome back to the 2025 Formula Holo World Championship. So, only 4 rounds left here. That means this is the penultimate stream before the grand finale next Sunday. But for now, we are gonna have a bit of a carnival for today. That's right, we are in the country where Carnival takes place. We're in São Paulo for round 17 of 20. The São Paulo Holo Prix taking place at Autódromo José Carlos Pace, better known as the Interlagos Circuit. Let's have a look at the points as they currently stand after 16 rounds. It's a very, very close race so far. Bestia Zeta of Holo Hero leading with 489 points. Todoroki Hajime of Regloss just 4 points behind at 485. Natsuya Matsuri is third, 455. Yuzuki Choco, 432. Nagiri Ayame, 410. And then we have Crony at 390. Iris, 381. Kobo, 365. Pekara, 361. And Iofia and Rene are both tied at 344, but Rene has the win, so she currently has the tiebreaker. And the bottom half of the table. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to play a pipe sound, because Azuki will have herself a 5-point penalty for this current round in the championship, as I bring in the graphics at hand. Anyway, yeah, 5-point penalty for today. She is going to be in this race, but we are going to see how it is here. I expect to see quite a bunch of names eliminated from championship contention after today. We'll see how many there are for the finale next week. As we have a look at the team standings, Regloss 1449, Promise 1184, Scuderia Genocide 1107, Floglo 1098, Fantasia Usaken 1051, Akuken Exodia 1038, Nepalabo 1035, Advent 1012, Holo Hero 995, Red Heart Plasmagic 984, Myth Watson Industries 946, Royalty 898, Justice 817, Xace 771, Meopatori 767, Maroon Architect 737, Force Uber Sheep 703. Alright, joining me in commentary, we have Hadak, who will come in just a few minutes, because the stream is taking place at the same time as the British Holo Prix, but we hope to hear from him pretty soon. And also joining me in commentary is... there's Hadak. Hello.
There's a change of plans here, apparently. First of all, hi, welcome. I would like to welcome myself to the commentary stream. Thanks for having me here after a pretty lengthy delay, all things considered. Right now, the lap 1 has just started in Silverstone, but we do have our own Formula Holo race here in Interlagos, and it is going to be an interesting sight here, here in this Brazilian racetrack. We're going to have a party here, Chrono.
Absolutely. Hopefully it is a party and not a attrition.
Anyway,
right with the Queen of Exodia.
Yeah, doing a bit of a track preview here.
So, just wanted to show you, once you get on into Reta Posta around here, then you're gonna get a good exit here. You should be able to extend yourself on the curb on that section, and then you're coming into turn 6, 7, and 8. This is the part where you can really try to test your bravery with the car, and you can see some cars are off. And then before you hit hard on the braking on this section, and now into the infield, as you see tons of cars parked for some reason out of that track. You might need to check the AL line. And into the Pico de Pato, a very slow corner down into first or second gear, and then you are coming into the last set of corners here, final corner here, and then full blast into the main straight, and that should be a lap here in Interlagos, even though it is a bit incomplete because you still have turns 1, 2, or 3, the Senna S. But we'll see how it goes from here as we are going to finish out this qualifying session.
Yes, let's go ahead and cut off right there because we have a couple races to go through. This is a 29-lap race that will take place. So let's set the grid here for this round 17. And oh my goodness, it's one of the championship leaders, Natsuo Matsuri, at pole for this race, starting alongside another what seems to be a championship leader in Iris. As
actually side by side.
Ooh, this is gonna get juicy. Now, I'm gonna try to run down the top 10 here as we are going to get ourselves acquainted to the starting lineup here.
Ooh,
of course, Natsura Matsuri starts.
Zeta also starting off.
Yeah, Zeta in. Yeah, so let's allow me to introduce the starting 10 drivers. First of all, we got Natsura Matsuri in the pole position for the São Paulo Holo Prix with 455 points. Iris sitting in second place for Iris at 381 points. Vesta Zeta, the championship leader, will start in third place. Where have I seen this before? But anyways, let's not backtrack ourselves here. We got also a championship hopeful in Hoshimachi Suisei in fourth. Raul Banderas starting fifth alongside IMA in sixth. Also a solid championship contender as we have been seeing here. And then we also have the likes of Koiri and Cecilia Evergreen on row 4, alongside Amane Kanata and Aski in the top 10. Aski will need to do a few things here if she wants to alleviate her points gremlins after the penalty.
All right, moving on to
from here.
11 to 20. Go ahead, Chrono.
Right then Nene and Kobo make row 6. Ina and Anya as the friends making row 7. Raden and Nerissa, row 8. Claire and Crony, row 9. Muna and Elizabeth forming row 10. And Pekora, Hajime are points leader way down while her rivals are at front. Then Shiori, Louis, Laplace, Chihaya, Ao, and Riona make up the first page.
And then I'll see how it is on the I'll take over for the last page. We have Toa starting off in 29th, and then Watame finishing row 15. Then we have Marine and Bay.
Red row.
Red row, yep. Korone and Bibu.
Ooh, yes.
And then Nico and Ollie. We will have some sort of Fua watch, as Fuawa and Ubuki will start off in row 19. And finally, in row 20th, we have Risu and Kiara.
Well, the birthday girl starting in last place, but at least she's qualified, not like Himemori Luna, who again does not qualify for this race.
Yeah, it's disappointing to see Luna miss out. Anyway, I need to obtain a bit of music, and then we will be set to begin here. Just need to grab my Eurobeat remix, and then set the volume down to like 10%, and then we will have fun here in the São Paulo Holo Prix.
Alright, so can't wait to see how this race goes. Can't wait to see you hit the race button and see how this race progresses.
Yes, 29 laps here, round 17. We're in São Paulo. Let's have a bit of fun here.
Cameras.
Yes, here come the 6 red lights. São Paulo Holo Prix is green. Off to go.
And it seems to be a great start here, although I really can't see what's going on here into turn 1. You can see here it's a pretty decent launch though.
Already.
Yeah.
Between Matsuri and Iris.
As all the other drivers continue to go as usual. Iris trying to go down the inside of Matsuri. However, she's a bit too far back, so she has to peel back as Matsuri now leads the pack.
Good clean start from everyone. But someone messed up. Oh no! Hope has descended. Literally on the table. Oh, that's one fatality. And quite a few names also having issues. Azuki as well. Oh,
well,
names,
there goes
that.
Yep, that's gonna be a guaranteed 5 points gone. Nenechi gone. Radian's also gone.
Multiple names having issues. But Iris is getting off. As we have completed one lap already. That's a very quick lap. This is a complex, compact short-ish circuit. Matsuri with a 112.372 as more cars get out.
And already Matsuri is approaching lap traffic in the form of the loudest zombie, Kurejiole.
Oh my. That's gonna be a bit of a challenge for the front runners. Hochimashi Suisei right behind Matsuri. Careful about the washboard curbs.
Now this has turned into a battle of veterancy. Third member ever of Cover versus one of the first gens.
Well, Matsuri has managed to skirt past Kurejiole. And fastest lap is now hard to tell.
If Ina now.
That's our rollover. That's our rollover. That is Hoshimachi Suisei out.
Oh, Suisei. Let's look at the replay. Suisei has messed up on the Senna S.
Oh dear lord.
It's a self-inflicted wound. Just basically clipped that barrier separating the pit lane from the track. And yeah, just...
Physics moment.
Yes,
again.
Physics moments. Right along. Matsuri leading by, I want to say, between 6 and 7 seconds according to,
almost 5 according to Tower.
Let's say 5 seconds according to the TV tower, yeah. Unfortunately, CC is stuck and unable to get out, and yeah, so stuck that pit attendant is also stuck. Watame, I saw a bit of an issue, and that's gonna enforce this sound.
Of course, that's the one leading Myth.
Yeah.
And Myth can't catch a break.
Myth can't catch a break, indeed. Yeah, no replay for that to error. I don't want to endure heartbreak. Matsuri 107154, I guess.
There's 2 ends right now on the top 2. And inexplicably, Raura's in 3rd?
Never mind, she's gone down into pit lane. Yeah, just gone to the void.
Got disrobed.
Yeah, what? Yeah, let's see the blooper.
Into the void with her.
Back to live action. These laps are going by
Walkout.
dismally quick.
Podium.
Expect a whole bunch of attrition here. Oh no, Zeta is also one of the drivers that's stuck, and she's most likely going to lose her championship lead, and Matsuri might as well take over.
Yeah, I'm just going to join in for a while. I'm not because I do notice though in one of the track previews here for Interlagos, because I noticed that there are actually a lot of cars in one of the hairpin corners. So that's something that I was actually pointing out. I'm not sure if that could be fixed before the race had started, but right now we already have a decent amount of cars basically going into the pits. We got Hiroshi Aoi now currently parked in the grass, touching grass. But yeah, that's what I probably would be talking about. We are seeing a huge additional race coming up. It's now all about which car has encountered the least amount of issues.
Absolutely, Adak.
Yeah.
And right now, it's pretty much a lockout of JP in podium spots.
7139 as more
there's another one.
cars have
More
issues
cars
here.
out.
That's Bibu.
That's Mora machine, and also yeah, Bibu as well.
Bibu, where is Bibu? Okay, who thunked her?
Rock and Rock, of course.
Yeah, it looks like Suisse basically tagged Koseki Bijou. It's more like the basically the diamond in the rough tipping the gemstone. Wow.
That's a double. That's a double kill right there. Ooh, man.
Rock
That would have been grounds for a penalty.
Yeah.
5 sec for Suisse.
5 seconds for Suisse. We should do so. Yeah. Yeah. Quite an awkward situation for Genocide with Azuki with a 5-point penalty and a 5-second penalty going to Suisse.
Which I don't think will affect anything at all, since already down there.
Now, on the bright side, if you are a JP fan, you should be enjoying this result right now. Top 3, all of them are basically well-known names, especially since these are Hall of members who have had their debuts no later than 2020. So both of these, all 3 of these names inside the top 3 are essentially veterans, all things considered.
Yeah.
Especially our...
Yeah. So there's no need for fans of the top drivers to take ibuprofen. Yeah, because
Oh, more cars out. Ina.
Yeah, we've already pointed that out.
But ID and EN are approaching close by, especially ID behind Anya.
You come more lapped traffic ahead of Matsuri.
How long can a bare hand hold against a Kiris, I wonder?
Good question. Anya.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
Fast approaching
first thing
touch.
one of the comments, especially from Aqua here. Oh, there's a Jimmy Vista spinning out. Another one bites the dust. But anyways, Fuawa is in 13th, and Crony are currently in also Crony in 4th place. So right now we are seeing some interesting moments here. Fuawa are currently surviving. You can see here the cars having so much grip on the slicks. They are almost on the verge of tipping themselves over.
That was a weird fall into that was a weird fall out of the void by Anya Milfissa on the track limits even.
A set of gremlins used her as a freaking knife and plunge her into the void. Thinking it's meat.
Well, we'll have to cut off of Fua watch for a bit as Matsuri seems to have had herself an issue. What's bothering her today? What's the problem? What's the issue? Oh no! Whoa! Holy cow! Again,
that's what I've been.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I think.
I think it's just
I've
same
actually-
issues. Yeah.
All right. So if there's one thing that I can explain, if there's too much grip on the tires, then the centrifugal force is basically too great for the cars to even handle. So that means that even if you put too much grip on the tires, the weight of the car is essentially going to force the car to flip over. I actually tried this before when I was messing with the tire grip levels back in 2022, and of course when there's too much grip, the cars tend to flip over because they can think that they can steer the car and have so much grip, and so it's until that the forces of the car itself essentially force the car to flip itself over. So, and that's what we are seeing here with these F2004s with slicks.
S-spec even.
Yeah.
So it's boosted in some way, shape, or form.
Boy, I can't wait till we switch to the Forenzo for next year.
Well, if there's one thing that I will be happy about, I don't really mind if we don't have the fastest car outright, as long as it provides very respectable amounts of racing, then we will have that as well. Because these cars, I believe, they will be very hard to produce in mass in real life, because if we are going to make, for example, 70 to 80 of these cars, then we're gonna need maybe $2 billion of budget just for the cars alone.
No, at this rate, we will need like 3 small nations worth of GDP as Nerissa flies and not with her wings.
Yep, this is what I've been talking about. I think we're seeing this again and again.
Yeah, just yeah. What's with this part of the track? What's with this part of the track that's causing cars to fly
And it's also
out?
the car. I will also point out that the car has a bit of issues as well. I would like to agree with Chrono as well. When I mentioned about the cars, this is excessive grip. This is what I've been talking about.
Excessive grip, excessive power, and then lack of weight to top it all off.
Kanata is leading the race, and she's racing on mediums. The majority of the track is racing on softs.
Well, it helps when you have reduced grip, and that helps you stick to the track a bit better. Also, it's a great day for the Heyman, though. I mean, if you follow ARO News yesterday, then you have noted that yesterday there were 2 races in the Holotype World, which also does well as Holotype Japan International. The ARO were racing at Motegi in Holotype, and of course in the Split B race, Heyman won for Amane Kanata, and let's hope that Kanata gets to keep this win as we have another flip. That's the Koyo machine.
This time,
Not too much mayonnaise.
it's not a fall into the void. It's just a complete turnover, like a burger patty.
And here's what happened here into, I believe, turns 8, then turns 9. And as you can see here, tries to go down the inside of Crony, underestimated the curbs, and just fully
flips over, yeah. I was about to point out that Zeta has gone back in, wanting to restore
Bit of
perhaps some
dignity.
points, maybe. Yeah, dignity too.
She's barely in the points if I know my point standings right.
Kanata
35 point scorer, yes.
taking a brief stop at pit lane. Brony vying for a
Chance
3rd win of the
from
month.
lead.
Kanata just now getting out. Here is Shireen. Has herself a couple of
Shireen.
podiums.
Just wanted to take a look into the live total as it stands here. If you want to look where Shiori is in the standings, and Shiori is actually running in 18th at the moment, and not a good watch though. As Chrono alludes to, here's what happened to Fuawa.
And it's this
And I think I saw another
turn
car
again.
flip.
It's this turn again. Luckily, she
Not the.
lands on grass instead of absolutely nowhere.
They inexplicably in the lead. Okay, it's rested itself now, and it's now EN JP.
And JPEN.
Technically, Chihaya is device. If you count Chihaya as JP, then you go ahead with your thoughts here. Speaking of which, we are looking at a massive difference in pace here. Look at the gap between Koseki Biju and Anya Milfisa.
Yeah, yeah.
Half a minute.
Yeah. Well, that went nowhere.
And Yara is gonna be
Well,
by the flame lich.
Yeah, I was about to point out that
break.
Miss can't catch a break. I was about to point out that the Chihaya car is doing quite well here, unlike in the ARO race, and let's not talk further about what happened there, because oh look, Brody is in the lead, and she has a chance to get her 3rd win of the year.
Well, all right. So, anyways, it's a good bit of a reversal of fortune here for some of these talents here, because right now we are seeing Chihaya running inside the top 5, which is going to be consolation for what happened earlier today. Again, per Dak wishes, I will not explain any further, and I will not explain the context any further. That's all I can say. If you want to see what happened, then you can hop on. You can go to the ARO channel on YouTube to know what happened. As we now get to see another battle further back. That is who's at the back though? Amane Kanata, and that I think that is lap car almost flipping over.
No, that's Riona.
I thought definitely saw a car flipping, but you can see a corner and Riona. Oh, and that's a violent flip from the dog, and we thought that her flips in the fest was crazy.
Yeah, that was a violent mistake right there, and that's unfortunately gonna cause Corone stuck. Pit lane glitch at its finest again. Just
And water battle.
It's too narrow for them to maneuver. Then again, AI doesn't know how to reverse back into the track.
yeah, Iris is stuck when she was trying to get back in. Zeta, oh god, yeah, these two were briefly back to action, trying to restore some points, but their second stints here just not so hot.
And that's an understatement.
All right, we are now coming into 13 laps of racing complete. Kanata has just lost the lead to Crony a few laps ago, and looking into the rest of the field here, Fuawa is kind of back. Currently, I think she's not moving. Back? Yeah, I am not sure because I'm not sure what the timing tower says. If they're parked on the side of the track or not. But yeah, Fuawa's not taking a very positive turn.
Liz back on the track. Many instances of cars messing up at, I want to say, Pinelino, turn 9. Turn 9 or, yeah, looks like turn 9, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a killer corner. I would like to say that. Calamity corner. Oh, and speaking of which, we have more battles. I'm not sure if this is on the lead lap or not. I think there's contact though between the Risu and the Kanata machines, both on different laps. Kanata is on the lead lap, and I believe Risu is the lap down, and then Risu flipped. Oh no!
And yeah, it's another turn in which chaos would ensue.
And speaking of which, Crony is doing very well at the moment. Let's just hope that it just continues on.
Hindi naman.
Yeah.
Nasandan lang sa pader.
Yeah, Chrono, you can mute your mic for a bit.
Okay, I'm done with my business.
Okay, good.
Being an ass.
All good. It's all good.
It happens.
All good.
Oh, speaking of which, with Matsuri now gone, Todoroki Hajime is in 16. Zeta is also out of the equation as it stands. Todoroki Hajime has a good chance, though, to take the championship lead back.
Hajime in this race and in a few others, she's channeling the Part 8 villain. Yeah. Toru.
Yeah. So, Brony is leading. As it currently stands, she's 99 points behind Zeta, and Zeta is currently stuck where she is in 33rd. So, Brony will be very close, but not quite past Zeta at the moment. Hajime, though.
She's in a very comfortable position. If you see the points gap earlier in the stream, she's 4 points behind Zeta, and this will be a massive point swing coming in favor to the Bancho. Again, nice to see that some of the recall cars are doing very, very well, especially for Todoroki Hajime, who has been a standout so far, especially in the VTRP competitions. And of course, she has yet to come home with the heroics herself, as she has yet to win a race compared to Yuzuki Choko, the highest placed driver who have won a race. But we'll see how it goes from here. Let's just hope that she's able to hang on to at least the top 10. Hey, Koseki Beach is in 10th? Oh, hey, she's back!
Yeah, one of the drivers at the very bottom, one of the poorest performing EN members so far this season, just wants to get back on her feet right there and gets a good amount of points to keep alive in the championship, I guess.
But I guess she does need to win the final 3 races regardless as well. And speaking of which, Shiorin goes back onto the track.
Just a quick in and out. And Crony! Somehow, a while back, Crony, where did she mess up? I swear to God, if it's turn 9 again, it's not turn 9, it's someone else. Oh, man.
And flip the car upside down for good measure as well. That is just how Interlagos Racing is. And now I believe it's Fubuki or rather Kanata up in the championship lead right now, up in the race lead right now. Man, it's a good day for the Heymans.
Kanata, one of the few drivers who have been with the Formula Holo since its very inception. One of the few drivers who have yet to have a win.
I'm gonna need ibuprofen.
Someone's gonna have a headache. But anyways, the stark contrast in some of these fortunes, I mean, you expect the big names to get wins very soon and frequently, but Kanata is a name that in the VTRP has had wins eluded from her. Of course, I feel like that's a huge shock because, of course, Kanata deserves at least a win or two since the start of 2021, and of course, her having yet to win a race is just absolutely baffling. But then again, I know of certain talents in ARO competition who have yet to win a race. But for Kanata in the ARO, thank goodness she is very well remunerated. But let's just hope that she can hold on to this win and not make any silly mistakes.
Or get claimed by the pit lane glitch.
Yeah. Only a small handful of cars remain on the track, with many of them either touching grass or having pit lane issues.
Flirting dangerously with the red flag threshold.
Very close, but not quite there yet. We are well over halfway through this race, if there's any consolation.
Yep, it is some consolation, alright.
Oh dear, she has Ayame has only completed like 7 laps so far. I'm seeing on SimHub. Yeah, a lot of catching up to do.
Too little, too late.
Yeah.
7 of 19 so far.
Toa
It is gonna be
on a move against Chihaya. Up to P3 now. Toa up to P3 with a good move against Chihaya.
The podium now is populated by the bottom of the constructors table.
Basically proves
Gen 4,
anything.
Gen 6, and another Gen 4.
Anything can happen in FH.
Absolutely, with this kind of RNG.
Alright, so I'm back onto the stream again, seriously. Anyways, we're looking at some interesting surprise packages, as we are seeing here with, I believe, over half of the field retired. We are looking at the likes of Koseki Bijou finally having a good result for once. Tacos Bills overcooking and just trying to capture the car, but it's a yeesh.
She rolled one.
Yeah. Those nat ones. Anyway, what happened so far in Silverstone?
Oh yeah, you don't want to know. It gets crazy though. Rain, crashes, wet weather driving. It's currently under a safety car. It's currently drenched out there. It's like you're going to be able to swim in a swimming pool, as all of these drivers are stuck in a safety car for too wet of a conditions. But anyways, we're gonna have to go on.
Meanwhile, here in Interlagos, it's clear driving, and yet
we have a graveyard of cars in various parts of the track. Some have gone onto the void. Others have literally just said, "Yeah, now screw this. I'm parking this at the outside of the hairpin or around turn 1." I've had enough of this cars essentially going very wacky. But anyways, we are gonna look at some of the survivors here. Koseki Bijou, of course, Pebble, very pebbly of sorts, is gonna try to bring herself into the top 5 and hoping that she has a miracle as Shiori goes out. Looks like she's not gonna be archiving this into her memories for the foreseeable future.
Yep, she's completely backwards. Ubuki up to 6th.
Okay, just want to give a bit of a fun fact here. When was the last time Fubuki have won a FHWC race? Just asking for a few minutes.
Fubuki. I have the file up. Fubuki. Well, she has never won an FH race in the World Championship era, but she has won a couple of races in the old R-Factor days.
I see. So there's a wind drag coming in for the Fubuki machine. So yeah, I feel like if she does manage to bring herself to the win, it will be also a very popular one. But of course, only one driver out of this 40 can be declared as a winner. And of course, Kanata currently leads this São Paulo Holo Prix.
We have a handful of cars back in action already, including Uwawa. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for
and Ollie
quite a few others.
on our picture.
And Bibu.
Oh no!
Left touching grass.
Why? It keeps happening to Koseki Bijou. I'm not sure if she's able to get herself back because I believe her driving wheel is outside the track, and that's gonna mean that she is probably not going to continue forward this race. Yeah, I think she's hit the curb.
That's so high too. was gonna challenge Nico.
It's the same part of the track again. Yeah, it's always at turn 9. Always coming up 9s.
Alright, so we now have Kanata in the lead of this race, but of course she's got lap cars currently blocking her path. And here's the onboard of the Kanata machine.
All of us here in the booth.
And the car went upside down and has disappeared. Yeah, that's probably purple car Muna, but but we've seen many such cases in this race already. We're sticking to live action.
All right,
Kanata just wants to get her first win, but it's not going to be an easy last few laps for her, considering the traffic.
Yeah, watch out for lap. But also, here's the thing that I want to notice though. Notice how second place lapless is around at most 20 seconds back.
On softs. Anyway. Right,
25 now.
Oh, gonna move possibly down the inside in front of Corone, I believe. That is in front of Corone. I'm not sure who in front of her is, but I think Corone herself is gonna go down the inside. Expect more flips.
Hajime, that's Hajime.
Oh, no flips.
Corone.
Yeah, Hajime currently in the I don't know. I think she's in the lead lap either. And so here's the fun fact: only 3 cars are in the lead lap.
Well, it does seem like it's in SimHub. Yeah, I'm seeing 3 cars here, Kanata, LaPlus, and Toa.
Dios mío.
And speaking of which, Chihaya is doing very well, though, despite appearing, I think she's either left. Oh, more cars flipping! That's Corone, and another car, as looks like the screenshot button has been hit by accident.
I apologize. What happened? I want to see the replay.
Risu and Corone have flipped.
What's Corone? Yeah.
Oh my. Mother and daughter.
I think it's just Corone. I think I might have seen things, but I think it's just Corone flipping.
Yeah, I can't fault you for that. I've been seeing too many things.
Yep, too many things going on.
You're a hangman.
Yeah, but let's not say any complimentary words yet. I just want to hold my breath that Kanata is able to bring home the win in the FHWC era of Formula Holo competitions. Let's just hope that she's able to just hang on for the basically the better of 4.5 laps.
I really need to set my hotkey somewhere else. Oh God!
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
I told you to not hold your breath. I was holding my breath. That's Kanata out. Looks like the wind drought is gonna have to continue. Laplace is gonna be taking the reins. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Oshi and Idol are taking 1-2.
Yeah. Now, Chrono, you say Myth can't catch a break. Force Uber Sheep can't catch a break.
Okay, fair enough.
So LaPlus Darkness has herself a lead of 18 seconds coming into the last 3 laps.
Uber Sheep, XAs, and Gamers all can't catch a break.
Haya currently 3rd.
Yeah, that's a bit of a news that I would like to point out here. If you want to feel some vindication for you, Rindo Chihaya fans, after what was a big disappointment last time out in aero competitions, let's just hope that Chihaya can at least hang on to third place. Or get this: if Lapas and Toa get into trouble, you know what happens.
And we have seen a whole lot of things happening here in Interlagos. Boy, what a mess it has been here.
Yeah, this race has been essentially the epitome of "you're going to Brazil" meme.
Except they are already in Brazil, so I'm not sure if they're already in Brazil, how does the joke apply? But anyways, we're in the penultimate lap of the São Paulo Holo Prix. We do have a few survivors here that basically survived this huge melee. Fubuki, after a string of DNQs in the first stages of the season, is finally going to bring home a top 5 finish. And if the Havens want to feel better at least, Kanata will at least guarantee a top 10 finish by the sheer virtue of the sheer amount of chaos that we have already seen so far.
Boy, the plus has been having a lot of pluses here so far. Started off 25th, and here she is in the lead.
And
All right,
3 more races of this gold
FHWC season.
Yeah.
So we're coming into the final lap here. Laplace currently leading the pack here, and I think if as long as he doesn't go side by side with another car, she should be safe.
Absolutely.
Looking clear. No one immediately ahead of her, and not much behind her, I can tell. She just needs to have a clean lap the rest of the way, and she is going to get that crucial 100 points.
So,
And I think Todoroki Hajime will take more I don't know if Hajime has crashed or not, but I think he hasn't crashed. But it looks like she will gain a lot of positions for her to retake the championship lead after Interlagos, but it will be different in Las Vegas. But anyways, Lapos Darkness, she's gonna make everyone heed her call, also in VTRP competitions.
Calls of "Yes, my darkness" will be ringing throughout Sao Paulo as she's gonna get the victory here. Laplace Darkness wins the São Paulo Holo Prix.
And what a great race that was. And she managed to survive. Sheer Novella, first car, a lap down. Looks like only 4 cars will finish on the lead. Like Shurikami Fuki finishes 6. Looks like Toa will hang around in second. Watch out for Rindo Chihaya though.
Looks like she's gonna do enough to get herself a podium. And that's actually her second podium after her win at Fuji.
Which
So,
also
I
is
thought I
a
was gonna
big
tell y'all. Did you know, back in 2003, approximately, on this very same track, F1 recorded the fewest amounts of finishers. I think that was
All right.
people.
All right, I just wanted to remind you all that due to ongoing conflicts in the family, I will have to leave the commentary booth immediately again. At least I managed to stay for the first half of the stream. Hopefully the race in Las Vegas isn't gonna be too bad, but yeah, I'll see you in the finale.
Yes, see you then, Nadak. Alright, so, yeah, that race took place. That's Laplace's second Formula Holo win and first in the World Championship era. Her last win so far was too long ago on a fantasy track. Anyway, Laplace and Toa and Chihaya. That's your podium finishers. Just need to mark down the...
Very fitting 1-2.
Yeah. Just need to mark down the podium finishers and then lock in the points. There is Tokoyami Toa and Rindo Chihaya. So yeah, Laplace, Toa, Chihaya. From 25th to 1st, Laplace Darkness gets the dub. I believe Matsuri is gonna get 2 bonus points as consolation for this mess of a race. Anyway, Chrono, go ahead and bring in the top 10.
My pleasure. Nico recording what approximately is her highest finish ever. Then Shiori, also Fubuki recording her highest finish. Riona, Bei, Hajime, who's channeling Toru from JoJo here, and Kanata, rounding off the top 10.
And then I'll do 11 through 20th. Anya taking the 11th spot. Bibu in the top 15, finishing 12th here. Ollie, 13. Al, 14. Iris, 15. Liz, 16. Fuwawa. We'll be lucky enough to finish in the top half of the race. Crony, Flair avoids the curse. Watame takes home 20th. Chrono.
And then they're followed by Muna and Risu, two friends from the same gen. Then Raora, Ayame, Korone, Kiara, Az, Matsuri, Louie, and Pekora.
And the 31st to 40th, and cue the pipe, so that will be sounded. Well, Raden gets a few points. Koyori and Zeta gets 2 points, and that's gonna drop her out of the points lead. And Narissa, it's a single point, and no points for Marine Suisea. Kobo, Ina, and Cecilia. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Indeed. Ibuprofen, everybody. You'll need it.
Ibuprofen. Okay, let's I suppose have a look at the times table and yeah, no doubt there'll be a shake-up here. Oh yeah, we need to inflict a 5-second penalty for Suisse and
I don't think it changes anything.
It didn't matter! Yeah. It didn't matter! Okay. It didn't matter. And Azuki will have a 5-point penalty, as we've already pointed down, so instead of 9 points, it's 4. And let's see.
Wait, shouldn't that be 3? Or is it graver than the other infraction?
Yeah. Azuki finishes 27 for 9 points. No, that's correct. That's correct. I am missing a few names. Who am I missing here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 44, 47. Oh god, I forgot how to math.
An easy mistake to make, TBH.
Okay, okay, Bibu fishes 12 for 38 points. I think I put down Bibu instead of Bijou in the calculation file. Okay, everything makes sense now, and whole and bonus for for what should be Matsuri. I don't know why it's not marking. I don't know why it's not marking correctly. Okay, Matsuri. 10 points instead of 8. And with that, Todoroki Hajime, we will take back the points lead. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters to me. Such is life. Todoroki Hajime, 529. Vestia Zeta, 491. Natsuya Matsuri, 465. Yuzuki Chako, 432. Nakiri Ayame, 424. Yeah, I believe that's how math. That's how much math is done, and that's a lot of names already out of championship contention. Leaving just 43 still within 300 points, and we will also need to mark the drivers within 200 points of each other. We'll mark those as bold. That's 17. The top 17 are within 199, and the next driver down is 209 down, and then we have 4 drivers within 97 points. So let's give them bold and underline on the points table. Anyway, we are gonna head over to Las Vegas for round 18. Who will still have a chip in the chair to their name? Because all you need to win is a chip in the chair, and who will not bust out of the championship standings. Looking forward to Vegas, Chrono?
Absolutely.
All right.
Who's gonna trip?
All right.
Who's gonna hit that 777 Armanda?
Yes, we'll do so. All right. All right. See you all in a few minutes. Gonna reset the stream, and we'll head to Las Vegas in a few minutes. All right. Let's see. All right. Don't go anywhere. And we're back here for the Formula Holo 2025 World Championship. We are set to go for this second race of the day. It's the Las Vegas Holo Prix. So, Chrono, what do you expect to see in this race?
Lots of pretty lights, that's for sure.
Yeah, lots of pretty lights. Yeah, this is a. Can't wait to have fun here. So let's get right down to the track and get to racing here. All right, here we go. Let's go gambling! All right, here we are for the third and final race in the United States in this year's Formula Holo World Championship. We're racing under the lights here in Las Vegas for the Gas Shock Las Vegas Holo Prix, taking place at the Las Vegas Strip Circuits actually it's in Paradise, Nevada. But yeah. Sin City indeed, as we will go ahead and bring in the items on hand and have a look at the track preview for this race. Have a look at Moi Calliope's cars. It's a 6.201 kilometer, 3.853 mile track with, I believe, 17 turns. You go past turns 1, 2, 3, and 4 into Cobalt Lane, go under that Duracell sign. And then have a look at the interesting spear 5 and 6, and then careful around that MSG spear area 7, 8, and 9.
By the way, Tag, I don't have video yet.
All right, here we go.
There you go.
And then 10, 11, 12.
Past the fan.
And into Las Vegas Boulevard, the Strip. Don't get distracted by the sights and sounds here of the cars going around and around. All the casinos and other resorts.
I just noticed now this is Calliope we are riding on.
That's right.
You can barely see the tiara.
Yep. 14, 15, and 16. Onto Harmon Avenue. Where we go into the last turn, turn 17, and onto the finish. I'll make sure I have the sim hub up and ready to go.
Right there. Kinda tad bit bright, not gonna lie.
I don't need this. I need to check Soul Config. Maybe go down to like
90.
90 or. Yeah, let's do 65. That's yeah. Alright, good enough. Let's get the grid set up for today. Ooh, we're gonna have Fua watch again. Grid us. Okay, we have Nico starting off at pole, and then we'll have Kanade. Really likes her night races here, and continue, Chrono.
Corone on third, Shiori fourth, then as follows: Subaru, Tama, Fuwawa, Zeta,
Ooh.
2, Oppo, Nodoka, Matsuri, Chihaya, Pecora, Crony, Anya, Calliope, Koyori, Iroha, Flare, Vivi, Polka, Yofi, Fubuki, Ina, Suisei, Aki, Toa.
Just quickly writing down the names. Claire, BB, Polka, Yofi, Ubuki, Ina, Suisei, Aki, Rose, Toa. And I'll do the second page. Azuki Hajime, also in. And then we have Botan, Raden, Rurika, Ayame, Nursa, Choco, Risu, Mio, Noel, and Kiara. And the previous race winner's curse has struck. And soundboard, yes. Yeah, soundboard having issues.
Kiara is on the tail end of the grid for a second consecutive time.
Oh my! Barely making it to both races after qualifying.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is the first time we're gonna try out this difficult new Las Vegas strip circuit layout. Yeah, just ladies and gentlemen, get your ibuprofen ready, and let's get the race started momentarily.
In Sin City, I'm gonna recommend alcohol for this one.
Yeah, do not mix medicine and alcohol. You'll be sorry.
Yep. Public safety announcement from the BTRP.
Everyone grid up, ready to go for this 22-lap race, round 18. Let's go gambling.
And
Las Vegas Holo Prix is underway.
What? Trying to pounce away from her opponents, and does so quite well.
Checking toward the back of the grid, and I guess most everyone is fine. As long as most everyone makes it off the grid and past the first turn, then everything is hunky-dory. Anyway. Have a look at the field here. I think most everyone's doing fine. Nico with a good start. A tiger followed by a doggo and a cute and cuddly musician. Oh no, Zeta! Oh. What happened?
Yep.
Zeta.
Speared by Subaru of all people, which I believe is an innocent incident.
What's supposed to? Yeah, that started off the day with the points lead, and it's most likely going to be two consecutive bad results here, as we see the first few drivers go past the whatchamacallit, the strip. Yeah.
And she already put down for
Oh man, the engines are loud. The engines are loud. Cars having issues. Hachima. Oh god.
Man.
One lap through Nico. 136.057. Yes, go ahead, Chrono.
Channeling Toru powers on this one. You know what Toru powers are?
No. Go ahead.
Now. So, what his power is that he can direct misfortune to anyone that he doesn't like, his opponent in this case. If you try to harm Toru or his stand, you will be greeted by misfortune, no matter how accidental it might sound. Like this one, for instance.
Oh no!
Yeah. Folks, don't bet more than you can afford.
Yes. As the government tries to say to the general gambling public, keep it fun. Know when you're done. And by government, I mean mine.
Yeah. As I was saying, Shilin currently third, and she finished third in Las Vegas last year. Definitely likes this track. 131.627 for Inugami Koene. Having a look at some of the drivers having issues, and Hajime is one of those drivers having issues being blinded by the lights changing colors. What was the problem here?
Physics moment.
Holy cow! Just clipped the wall. And oh man, that is dreadful. Way out of track limits. Careful, there's people in the way.
Good thing the car is not a Mustang. If you know, you know.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Harusaki Nodoka 131.139. This is only lap 3.
And I was just saying that Hajime may have Toru powers.
Matsuri doing well in 6th.
For some redemption after that disastrous Brazilian GP.
Has a decent shot of taking over in the points lead. But it's a bit too early to call. We have somehow Korone leading.
And Nico taken down by 2 people.
Okay, what happened? What happened that caused Nico to go down?
Blockage.
Oh, it's Zeta's car. Zeta's car. What in the hell was that all about? Yeah, barrier clipped. And yeah.
Physics moment. Again.
Yeah. That's allowed Korone and Shilin to both get through. Nico must be very frustrated about that.
And somehow Korone is down in 5th now?
No, that's probably just a shuffle of TV tower stuff. Or okay, yeah. Blair is in pit lane at the moment, and I don't even know anymore. Okay. Looks like it's back to normal. Blair just had to drop to pit lane and get stuck. Who else is stuck? This set of drivers. Oh man, ibuprofen.
We should open a CVS at this rate.
You're right, Chrono. You're right. Not quite a full watch, because we're following along with Nodoka as she tries to get past. As Nodoka tries to get past her. Well, never mind. She has issues. Just turns around and will lose ground.
3 more races of this spectacle, if you could call it that.
And now we can proceed with the Fuwa watch. Fuwa driving on the mediums. There's only one driver ahead of her in the race standings. Also driving mediums, that's Kanade, who won in Singapore. The fluffy puppy trying to restore some lost dignity.
much of after her debut season.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of dignity,
Oh no!
someone's dignity is going downhill with this one.
A self-inflicted wound on that tight turn.
And she joins her good friend Nerissa.
And I can't see how it is here. Oh man, Nico and Kanade also hurt. Multiple cars having issues.
Physics, everyone. Physics.
That was weird. Multiple cars messing up on that turn 1 curb.
This exactly is what the regulatory board feared what would happen with the ground effect aero back in the olden days in Formula 1.
So Matsuri, I suppose, is second as someone else may have messed up, but I don't know. We're just seeing how it is right now. Cornet leading.
JP lockout again, and veteran lockout again. Everyone in that podium has debuted before Gen 3. Granted, it's a very, very provisional podium, but that's what it stands right now.
Several cars stuck, including Hajime. Ooh. Hajime stuck in Matsuri second.
Yeah, Matsuri's pulling a Josuke 8 on her.
Who I watch as Nodoka goes past Uawa.
Still in a high position, rounding out top 5 and highest DN.
Somehow Kanade was able to get past Mori on mediums. The opposite happened when it comes to Nodoka and Uawa. Yeah? Or no?
I didn't even know Callie was up high now. From a start of like what, 20 something?
Where did Mori start? 17th. She started off 17th.
Someone's on the wall. Someone's on the wall.
And Nodoka messes up. Uawa back to 4th. Yeah, into pit lane for Nodoka.
Bolton. I think Bolton won last, if I'm not mistaken things.
She did, yes. She did. She did win here last year. Currently mid-pack in 20th.
Very, very mid-pack. In a pack of 40.
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 currently is populated by all 4 divisions. But it's a majority J this rate. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 JPs, 2 ENs, 1 ID and 1 device. Our 1 device goes into the pits and escapes the glitch, thankfully.
Yeah, the glitch usually doesn't occur when the AI voluntarily goes into pit lane to refuel or change tires. In this case, it's a refueling. I don't think it's a tire compound change.
Or maybe just pure old tire change, no compound involved. You know, rest the tires a bit. Sporu having a show here. Man, she would. Default Polka would very much fit into Las Vegas. And is currently being challenged by Ina. Having a spar in the streets of Las Vegas.
I'll be very careful about those curbs. We've seen too many instances this year of drivers having issues in curb. Matsuri taking a brief stop at the pit lane to fix herself up.
Comes out fifth.
You know, on the move on the strip and will improve to 12th. We're gonna pass him by this Las Vegas strip. A nice place for overtakes to take place as Zeta gets the fastest lap right now, 1:30.730.
Restoring some lost dignity yet again.
Yep. And yeah, stuff is happening here. There was some stopped cars. Come on now, Fubuki, almost taking out Fuo like that. Yeah.
K9 on K9 violence.
Yeah, Fubuki finds herself stuck.
Yep, I think your theory is proving right, Dag. If they go into pit lane due to accidents, this happens.
So we have three cars relatively close to each other. Go on. Go ahead.
If your pit position is out of the normal bounds, you also get stuck when you do a pits no matter what you do. As we all saw in the infamous Macau race in VGTC. May we never have it ever again. We're on the move against Shiori. Readying her rocket launchers. While meanwhile, right behind her,
Huwawa has taken the lead, it looks like.
yep, something boiling, something pot.
You definitely know that's a. You definitely know that's that quote here.
Well, that is thanks to you.
Yeah. Yeah. What was
somebody having,
happening going on here?
having
That was Corne having issues. Oh, that was Corne having issues.
She took the lead. Well, a big part of why that is.
Basically
Corne
got
is close.
into a melee with Hajime. It was actually a Corne having issues with the curb and also caused an issue with Hajime, but Hajime was able to go through, and Corne just finds herself going the wrong way, and got T-boned by Choco as well. Live action we go. We'll watch up. And we're only on lap 9, apparently. A lot has happened so far, and only a few laps have elapsed.
We're not even in official distance yet.
We will be soon. We will be soon.
2 laps. And this. Force Axel, Holo Team Manager, is very happy right now in the chat.
Oh, most definitely.
And now the situation has changed quite a bit. There's a pseudo Holo JP walkout now. Wait, no, not even, because the podium is occupied by all three divisions right now. An EN, a JP, and an ID.
Well, expect a bit more traffic craziness going on here.
Man, Subaru shines bright under these lights.
Back to Kua's viewpoints. Yeah, there's cars in the way. A couple of them. Looks like Hajime and Nico.
Can't tell yet from my end. Yep, that's one is Nico at least.
Well, Fuawa is on the mediums. Subaru, Anya, Natsuya Matsuri, and Usada Pekura, and Mori Calliope are all on softs. It should be usual that softs are a tiny bit faster than mediums. What might mess momentum up for the race lead would be if the cars immediately ahead would mess up, and we've seen such instances already in this round. This race is going to be official after this lap, so... Under the Lights Racing here in Vegas. Zeta back on the track. Hajime is also win, but
barely in the points.
But Matsuri is way up there, and dang it!
You know what it is.
Yeah.
What am I gonna say? Oh, what's going on?
Yeah. I have a feeling.
Nothing.
A bad beat, you would call it, I think. A voluntary pit stop for Subaru and Anya. So Matsuri will go up to second.
It's now just ENJP. As Anya drops out the podium. For the physics, Ozzy. Cheery into the pits for routine tire change.
We're close behind Subaru for a battle for the last podium spot.
Without the sound on my end, I can hear the engines. That sound is really iconic.
Yeah. Apparently the engines sound louder than usual for this race, and I have the sound a bit down.
Nine more laps. But watch we go.
currently leading at the moment, just one car ahead of her. Oh, a bit risky there. But still barely alive. And Kanade will stop at pit lane. Multiple names going down the table, and oh, this is just brutal stuff we're witnessing here. Okay, what else could we see here? Bit of a mishmash between lapped cars and lead cars, I suppose.
There's a Death Star battle brewing in the distant future. As we say is 11-6 behind Cali.
Chihaya goes past Risu, yeah.
Anya goes past Pekora, while at the same time. To the comfort room, I'll be back.
Wow, the camera went under the racing surface right there, as we're probably seeing some cars just tangle with each other. But I think the situation has cleared up. And then, oh. No need for a replay, we can definitely see what happened. Oski! Oh, still alive, but will lose her position to Kanade. That actually will need a replay. Just basically did a tumble. AC physics at its finest with these cars. Still a pretty nice lead for Fuawa. Sometimes it's hard to get to good camera angles with those barriers in the way. Let's move right along. And Bolton and Shirley, two of the three podium finishers in last year's Las Vegas Holo Prix.
Readying her sniper rifle, and somebody's in the way.
Yeah, that's Kobo's car. Hurts.
Yeah, ready.
Kobo's car is hurt.
And confounded, apparently.
Where is Kobo's car? If I could find that. Kobo. There it is.
Oh man, going up against her quote-unquote mother. Almost collected what I think is all in there. Can you reverse the footage a bit?
Reverse the footage. Where is Kobo?
Yeah, right there. feel it right there. Reverse again, slow down. Oh, it's Polka. He almost
dangerous
got
there.
Polka right there.
Yeah. How do I slow it down?
Yeah. Oh, an angle, it turns out. And Mio.
Somehow went through. Just ghosted through that rear wing. I mean, you can't explain that. That's just interesting to see. Yeah, very interesting. Somehow Mio went through. Racing on a settled course, ladies and gentlemen. Who will watch? So we're gonna go into lap 16. So 7 more laps to go. And Matsuri coming in for another stop. And we'll drop down briefly to 4th. We may expect to see stops from Fuwa, Subaru, and Anya. If all those names stuck and unable to progress any further. Well, Hajime is out. But, yeah, just struggling in this round. Well, yeah, Rodden is still hurt. Probably got hurt again when she went out.
And I'm hearing from the ARO that Hulkenberg got a podium. Finally! The drought ends!
Holy cow!
Unlike for Kanata there.
Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg with a podium. What team is he in now? Sauber?
No, that's the... Oh yeah, Sauber, right.
Keeping an eye on any more crazy stuff happening. Well, Hajime is 3 laps behind Zeta, so good luck to her trying to gain more ground. Considering how high Matsuri is in the race standings. Boy, a nice tangle of cars we're seeing here.
Ivy still ahead of Lise, emphasizing why that is ahead of Star in Death Star.
Looks like Fuwawa is staying out for at least another lap. Oh, dangerous by Kanade.
As Kanade almost had a physics moment there.
Vegas has quite a lot of interesting structures, very recognizable buildings like the Stratosphere Tower, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and of course that balloon right there. Fountains in front of the Bellagio, the Luxor Pyramid.
This kerfuffle. That is clearing now, thankfully.
Oh no, Shirley back in pit lane. Was she the cause of that kerfuffle? Let's have a look. Yeah, just basically lost it. Almost expected her to go into the void, but I guess not.
Not tonight, at least.
4 to go in Vegas. But there's a bit of a traffic situation going on here. Well, I will just trying to go around. Oh, dangerous, but still barely on all 4 wheels. That was a close call, just wanting to go past Polka. Again, you gotta be very careful on those curbs.
Especially with these cars that have all the power but not much weight.
Meanwhile, Anya Milfissa has gone up to 2nd.
And has made Peking duck of Subaru. And now I want some.
Back to Fuwa-Watch. And it looks like Fuwa has eventually gone clear of Polka. But there's still plenty more cars in the way. Is staying out for another lap. 3 to go. A mess of cars! A mess of cars! What happened? What happened? I thought I saw something happen.
Ayame apparently is down. And Calliope has been taken down by Suisse?
I thought I was on replay, but yeah, what happened?
Oh no. The TV tower is having melt.
Melty? Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was having issues?
TV tower's having a melt.
I can't tell what's going on anymore.
It probably lost in the slot machine. And is now having a melt.
Yeah, who was having issues? Like, that's more Calliope having issues. No, that's another car in the way. Oh, that's oh my god, she's been having issues for today. What seems to be the problem? Got curbed. Oh my. Watch. No, this race isn't finished yet. Yeah. I don't even know what's going on anymore. This race is not over. This race is not over. This race ain't over yet. Yeah, we're on lap 20. as Fuwawa is dealing with traffic in the way. Oh man, Matsuri is stuck. It's like trying to understand Omaha Hilo Splitator Better Poker. It's just hard to know what's going on. Oh yeah, yeah, meant to not be on full watch here. Are we on live action or what? I need to check what's going on here. Oh, that doesn't help with matters.
I think we're done already.
Well, this is lapped, whatever this is. As we have more traffic. And now I don't even know anymore. Oh, it's all a mess. It's all a mess.
Subaru almost taking advantage of the mess.
Everything is cleared up again, luckily. And Polka. And, yeah. Come on, sound effects, play. Yeah, sound effects don't want to work. Yeah. Okay, now it played like 20 seconds later. We should have one lap to go after this one. I have on Sim Hub Fuwawa leading, Anya second, Suku third. The TV ticker is of course hiccuping. And now we are one to go. This just needs to outlast this mess of traffic in the way. Everything makes sense again. Anya is second, Subaru third. He's good still. She's good still. Fuwawa is good still. Yeah, this is the final lap. Thank goodness for SimHub to settle well, virtually all disputes about what's going on with the race. We already have a Mokoko with a few wins to her name, including one at I forgot where. At Santul.
Oh yeah, there it is. I was gonna say before you asked, but you answered me immediately before I can even ask.
Oh. Well, this race is almost over. Just a couple more turns. Well, very dangerous. But looks like she's gonna be all good. And Fuwawa Abyssguard will hit the jackpot in Vegas and win the Las Vegas Holo Prix.
Let's go do the flip.
Fuwawa wins a Formula Holo race, finally!
A very, very sweet redemption for her debut season. Anya coming in second, Subaru coming third.
Marika will just finish shy of a podium, but it's Uawa Abyssguard joining her 1 day younger sister as race winners this year.
And in mystery.
And I'm gonna have to take some ibuprofen after this.
Another high finish for both parts of Taka Mori, with the Taka being in 7th and the Mori being in 5th.
And then we have this.
Yep, ibuprofen, everybody. You'll need it if you're a takodaki. The last car expected is Mio. 3, 2, 1, and there we go.
Yeah, that's the race. So yeah, so let's lock in the points and yeah. Well, Fuawa is victorious for the first time in Formula Holo action. I'm gonna have to lock in the finishers. Fuawa, Anya, and Subaru. And let's see, what is Fuawa? Well, she and Mokoko are the only race winner, are the only drivers from Advent who have scored wins. So, okay, Anya, where is Anya? Anya, that's another second place for her. And Oza Subaru, that's her 7th podium all time. Okay, and all right, go ahead and get the top 10, please, Chrono.
And then Riri, Kelly, Canada, Kiara. Canada? I mean Canade.
Oh, Canade!
Whoops! Kiara, Iroha, Botan, and Suisei. Now I'm gonna continue from here, if I may. Choco, Risu, Shiori, Chihaya, Noel, Matsuri, Polka, Towa, Nodoka, and Sue. Alright then, take over the rest of the field.
Alright. Yeah, 21st through 30th Azuki. Mio, Ayame, Narissa, Nico, Raden, Hajime, Zeta, Pekora, and Korone. And then Kobo and Ina, Yubi, Koyori, and Fubuki get points, and nothing for Akiro's Flare, Iofi, Hachima, and Crony. Akiro's Flare, Iofi, Hachima, and Crony. Yeah, two rather eventful races that took place, and I believe Nodoka will have the fastest lap of this race. Let's have a look at the times table. Yeah, we have someone in the chat really ecstatic, really happy about the race win for Fuawa. And that confirms Nodoka with the fastest lap of this race. Where did Fuawa start in this race? 7th. And I got the dub. So props to that's a fluffy doggo. As we lock in the points and get bonus points. Nico was pole, but finished 25th. And Nolica will have the fastest lap with a 1:30.695. So let's make it 25 instead of 24. And we be cooking some spicy stuff here. Now we need to mark off the whole bunch of names here. Well, it's a consolation win for Fuwawa. Right there. And get this. She is tied in points with Mokoko. That's right, Fuwawa and Mokoko are both on 278. So yeah. Just need to verify a few things. We have 5 drivers within 100 points of each other. And how many drivers are within 204? That's quite a few, I should say. So just 21 remain in contention for the title, but just barely. The 5 you got to look out for are the following. Just need to adjust the points as they are. Hajime, 538. Zeta, 499. That's gonna put her 39 down at the moment. Matsuri, 495. 43 down. Choco, 472. That's 66 down. And Ayame, 440. Not 330, 440. That's going to put her 98 down. And, I forgot about the best laps for the rest of the field, and not that it mattered much. The Constructors' Championship, if I could find the points there. And do a bit of correction, because whoopsie doodles. I forgot to fix something along the way. Points. Constructors' Championship points. And okay, Regloss, 1,662. Flowglow, 1,352. Promise, 1,289. Advent, 1,288. And Kinsetsu, Gen 2, 1178. That's your top 5. Well, so that happened. That was a stream. But we are down to our last 2 rounds, Chrono.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Next Sunday is the championship finale, both for the Stars Touring Car Championship and the Formula Holo World Championship.
And it's another finale in the desert.
Yeah. The Losail International Circuit in Qatar will host the finale of the Stars Touring Car Championship. It's just 2 drivers remaining, Makina Fleon and Izuru, Kanade Izuru, who has himself a pretty nice lead of a little over 30 points.
It's a tall order for Fleon.
Yeah, just must win out, and have Kanade score very low or not score at all. Otherwise, it's going to be Kanade Izu with the championship. And then, of course, the
on the FH side.
Yeah. Final 2 rounds, Qatar and Abu Dhabi both under the lights. The STCC race will be daytime, while Qatar and Abu Dhabi will both be night races. That's coming up next Sunday the 13th, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern. Oh boy. The season's almost over.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see who will win it all.
Like yesterday, we were just beginning, and the deliveries have just come in. Now, we have to say goodbye to both deliveries and the machine itself.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks again for your commentary, Chrono, and hope to have Adak back for commentary as well. Hope to have both Chrono and Adak for commentary for the championship finale. And thank you for watching today's stream. And please have a great week ahead. And we will see you again on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern for the season finale, the 2025 season finale of Stars Touring Car Championship and the Formula Holo World Championship. Take care, everyone, and have a great week ahead. Otadag!
Enotsu Kurono.